So diving on into some Soraka Braum. So Soraka, new support champion that says, heal me and my supported ally by 4. She levels when you've healed damaged allies 4+ times. And notably, she doesn't have to see that healing, so she's very easy to level in decks that have some healing attached to them. Her leveled mode fully heals the things she supports, and then also draws you a card the first time you heal something each turn. Notably, Braum, our secondary champion, has the regeneration mechanic, which is worded fully heals at the end of each round. So Braum's regeneration does count as a healing trigger for Soraka. Notably, Braum regenerating also counts as things being healed that Star Spring sees. So Braum paired especially with cards like Astral Projection lets you very quickly win the game with Star Spring. So this deck, unlike a lot of Runeterra decks, generally speaking, our win conditions are not our champions. Our champions are more supporting roles for the rest of what our deck is doing. So Star Spring here, very powerful ult win con. Heals all your stuff for 1 at the end of each turn, and then if this is in play for 22+ worth of healing at the end of turn, you win the game outright. The other way we win the game is we have 6 very powerful 1-mana units that deal a lot of damage. So we've got both Star Shepherd and Unscathed Reaver, which are very good with Star Spring healing everything, especially when paired with Ember Maiden, which deals 1 damage to everything every turn. We also have a couple of copies of Tarkaz, the Tireless Tribe here, 5/8 for 5 that deals 1 damage to everything. So, yeah, let's go ahead and dive on into some games with this. Felt very reasonable last time we played it. Let's see how it feels again today. And Soraka. This matchup is probably miserable. Braum has 0 power. I don't have a ton of actual removal. That being said, this start here is probably one of our better starts for this matchup. Because if we can go Star Shepherd into Spring into something like Tireless Tribe here, we can potentially get this very large and beat them down with it. Okay.
Osu can sniff out any star anywhere.
I'm still good to scrap.
It's a rough beat. Let's get to a match where we're not just gonna get stuffed in a box and die. Good start. We're not gonna lose that game in the short term, but we're definitely not winning in the long term. Yeah, our Ember Maidens are also not stellar there. That is correct. Ooh, Avalanche sounds quite good against the Jinx Draven aggro deck. This has easily been the most popular deck we've played against here post-patch. I think I'm kind of into the rest of these, huh? The hand's just, like, pretty reasonable in general. Ember Maiden's actually pretty good in this matchup, too, because she notably deals 1 damage to everything. So that's not just our stuff to enable it, but also deals 1 damage to everything on my opponent's board. So I'll clear stuff out then that way.
The Sunbrock got me good. In the War Mother's name.
Want to play this out? Yeah, it just prevents them from attacking. It's real good. Easy pass. Wonder if our opponent has a Battlecaster. No play on 2. Definitely good for us. Opponent's the aggressive role in this matchup, so the longer the game goes, the more likely we are to win on average, I think. Is Ember Maiden good here? Yeah, I think so.
Fire knows its own.
This might also just be a... This could also just be a, like, Ember Maiden trade here. Yeah, I could Avalanche here, but, like, they have, like, House Spiders and stuff in their deck, and they have Elusive, so I feel like I should hold on to this for now.
You'll regret when I lift this.
I think, like, these blocks are pretty okay. You don't want to trade, really? Like, I'm taking so much damage. Their deck has so much reach in it. Yeah, I think I like trading.
Ready. Maybe.
I think I'm into this. And like next turn I play Soraka and we attack and heal this.
Worthy of the Windsor's Claw.
Like, I could sweep, but again, like, my deck outside of Broadback Protector doesn't have a lot of face healing, right? So like my 20 points of life are like pretty precious. I think prioritizing keeping our life total high here is good, especially when it means we could potentially line up a more valuable Avalanche down the line.
I have consulted the stars and they are bored. Be at peace.
I'm okay with this trade.
Take heart.
This is gonna be a little hard to keep alive with our Avalanche anyways, so. Now they could put this here and then like deal 2 to kill this, but that's also okay with me because then Avalanche would finish this. Like this is like technically a tempo plus play for us, right? If our 1-drop trading with their 3-drop here. We're pretty okay with that exchange overall. If you did it on mobile Duoffle, it takes a minute sometimes. That'll pop up as someone. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. Remember that time we were waiting on the Avalanche because of House Spider? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Now the question is, do I get greedy? I think the answer is yes.
How can
I don't actually know what the metagame is now. If you want the easy answer, I think whatever deck you're playing should definitely, whatever your lineup is, should definitely include this deck. I think the opponent's archetype's probably in contention for best deck in the format at the moment. I think we just Avalanche here now, right? Makes their crowd favorite pretty bad. The fact that we're a mid-range deck that gets to play this card is really good. Can you overlap regions in your decks or no? What's the format? Easy block. Is discard aggro better than pirate aggro? So they have slightly different matchups, and I think discard aggro is the archetype that gained the most from Make It Rain being nerfed, because Make It Rain is very good against this deck, but it costing 3 is a pretty big tempo loss against it now. I'm gonna Braum here, and then if they pass, I'm gonna pass back and burn their mana.
Who knows?
Thanks, Burden. I appreciate you taking a couple minutes out of your day to do that. Discard aggro can lose to itself. Yeah, it can just run out of gas. And like the fact that like they're at 3 cards with no board and we're at 19 here is very good for us. Avalanche is very good in this matchup. I think this deck being a unit-based deck that also gets to play Avalanche makes it very well positioned against these aggressive decks, both Pirate and discard aggro. Also, like, our deck, and that's kind of the neat axis of the healing decks in this game, is the healing decks don't really heal the player all that much. They're largely unit healing. That's an interesting line. You have made me a mighty Poro.
Let the flames take you.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're ahead against Jinx here.
What's the worst that could happen? What science without a little risk?
With by the power of the stars.
It is easy, see?
Live with purpose.
Got some mad shakes going on there, chat.
Stars fall.
Have you met my shield?
Can't play their cards. The heck I can't.
Take heart. Live with purpose.
Yes, we are firing on all cylinders here.
Time for celebrate!
Woohoo! It's gonna pop up pretty quick here too, even if they do manage to interact with the board somehow.
We'll take what we need to survive.
Take what we need to survive.
This is it! How about a game of cash? Ah, rope shield, much too heavy for you.
Alright, I mean, this is one of my opponent's better turns here after drawing 3, and we're still very okay, right? If they don't open on attacks, I get to avalanche and kill this as well. We're spewing Poro board space. That's true. That's true. Missed value. I don't know how we'll ever recover from this spewed value. We'll have to persevere and find a way somehow. Thanks everybody that's hanging out tonight from BBG's raid, by the way. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. I normally do Runeterra every single morning, US time. But since there was a patch today, I wanted to fire up this evening. Usually I play a lot of different constructed decks here. Try to play at least 2 different decks every single day. I also have a YouTube channel where all my stuff gets archived too, so if you're looking for lots of different constructed stuff, make sure to give the channel a follow and pop on over to the YouTube as well at some point.
Is friends we made along the way.
The friends we made along the way. What about the Poro we didn't have bench space for, Braum? Was he your friend? You just left him out there in the cold with nowhere to go? The Aurelian emote was too powerful, it was. Force the concede with the Aesol emote. Was the Poro technically killed if he could never exist? I'm not sure how that works exactly. So, yeah, so one critique that I've passed along to already is that they aren't letting us craft the KDA cards right away. So I think it's great that they're giving everybody a chance to free to play them if they want, but the fact that they're not giving us the option to buy them outright right away kind of sucks. So I'm glad that they're easily free to playable for everyone. But they should let whales also just like buy them outright right away. Yeah. Yeah, it kills some of the hype, right? Like new cards drop, people want to see new cards. Yeah, so they're gonna let people craft them after the event is done and you can no longer free to play them, but they should definitely just let you craft them from the start.
Let me guide.
Would be ideal. Easiest burn of 3 mana of my life. Really, attacking for 1 here is not valuable. Just want to get that pass on there.
I am more than I seem.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Who knows?
Suffer my fury.
Does their Dragons deck play Pale Cascade?
Stand behind Brom.
Probably. They could just be like single combat here too though, but like single combat's gonna get me at some point regardless, so like Pale Cascade is the only card I'm really upset about here. So like this is still a 1-for-1. And like I get a Poro out of it, so like it's not a good scene for us, but like single combat was gonna suck at some point, so might as well suck now. It's awkward that their things are so large, like without like a troll or an Ember speaker, we don't really have a good enabler to get our smaller things going here, which feels bad. Yeah, their Shyvana is also getting ready to level, which is not great. Honestly, I think I'm just passing. I just like don't have anything to do. I can technically like soft pass by playing one of these, but I think we're just doing this.
The Star Child. I'll clear a path for you.
Good to see you too, Vin.
Hey, thanks to whoever just completed the Vikings tutorial. I appreciate you taking a couple minutes out of your day to support my content. Who do you want to eat? You want to eat my Broadback Protector. I think I just pass here, huh? Twisted Fate does exist in this game. He's really sweet. If you want to see my favorite Twisted Fate deck, you should check out Twisted Diana. It's up on my website.
Witness my true power.
That's actually pretty good here too, because it's gonna let us start enabling this. This could be like this could be our sneaky win con.
I'll protect you.
This could definitely be a sneaky win con for us. Yeah, MTG bot is not pulling up Runeterra cards tonight. It's real annoying. Am I playing Braum before I Avalanche? I think so.
Let us get going.
So we're doing this mostly to put damage on our own things here. So that way Starspring can heal them. Yes, we are unfortunately losing another Poro. Brahm's been a little crowded for Poro space so far this set. So if I pass here, this is only gonna heal to 2 and then it'll die. So I think I want a Guiding Touch here. So this survives. See if they have a single... They could have a single combat here. Guiding Touch of their own, sure. So this is going to get 5-6 points of healing.
By the power of the stars. Take heart. Live with purpose.
It is easy, see? We were forged in Dragonfire.
Just gonna pass. We'll want to see how combat ends up lining up here. How they work their challenger units. I think I'm gonna Guiding Touch this to keep it alive.
Take heart.
There's also appeal in doing it before she dies as well. It's true. This is at 13 out of 22 here. It would have, but I would have lost my Broadback Protector. And she still could have died to this, so... Now I gotta decide, do I want to commit Soraka to the board, which means she probably gets killed by Strafing Strike, or do I want to play Star Spring? I guess I could play Star Spring afterwards. Let's lead on Soraka and see what they kill. This is fleeting, so they'll probably play it proactively here.
From the skies.
Yeah, I think Raka dying is fine though, right? Raka dying sets us up to potentially win with Star Spring next turn off of Ember Maiden.
Destruction feeds my fire.
They could have another fight spell here, but I don't think I have the luxury of playing around that.
I'll protect you. Stay strong.
Was that 16 out of 22? It's currently going to 20 out of 22.
Osu can sniff out any star anywhere.
Watch yourselves, Ember.
What's Braum at? Very low. Only 3 out of 10. And this is going to 20 out of 22. Maybe I was supposed to play the Tribliss there. I think that was a mistake. I was supposed to play the Tribliss. Hey, Helenar. Thanks for checking out the Vikings promo. Spending a few minutes of your day to support my content. Appreciate it. So second Star Spring doesn't win because I don't have damage on these units to get them through it. Yeah, I could. It might be right to just do this anyways. This pass might be wrong. This might be doubling down on a mistake. Yeah, I messed that up. I should have led on this.
I've got these.
Concerted strike is very good. You're not wrong. The shake is very violent on the Ember Maiden. Hey, thanks to whoever just completed the Vikings tutorial on mobile. Appreciate you. Might hit that 200 goal by Sunday. So this is at 20 out of 22.
Never again will we fall to dragon fire.
They have a bunch of challenger units here though, is the key thing. So like if my board dies, I don't have things left to heal is the issue here. They're also gonna get a strafing strike from her. See, I think there's a good chance we're gonna eat it here. Michael Bay Maiden, right? Knife through the end of Sunday, Quarth. There really aren't many tinies on this board, actually, friendo. If you knew that, maybe you wouldn't be tribeless. We'll thin that third landmark out of our deck here. Hey, Kenneth Rock, thanks for checking out the Vikings promo and playing through the tutorial. Appreciate you. Was that the best straw in our deck? I think that was the best straw in our deck, chat. Oh no, they just didn't block. Why you gotta be so smart, opponent? Why you gotta be so smart? They saw the light. Curse you and your good play, opponent. Literacy is busted in card games, chat. They should really ban the ability to read. That's close. None of my Yu-Gi-Oh opponents did that in the anime. I think we need to be the beatdown in this matchup. So I'm gonna mulligan, looking for Ember Maiden to pair with Reaver as well as other of our cheap enablers. Alright.
I've got this.
That's what we're looking for.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
Do I let them level Zed on 3? I feel like I do.
Fire knows its own.
Seize control. I have many faces. I am the shadow. Only the worthy survive.
If we block with the Astral, we could technically kill it, huh? Because of its quick attack.
Breathe it
I think there's a good chance we have an opportunity to do that anyways, though. So let's start by opening on attacks here and see what they do.
Cut the breath from them.
Is there fear in your dojo, opponent? Are you scared? I think our opponent's scared, chat. You smell the fear on him?
Finish restraint.
They heard us trash talking. Oh, maybe not.
Do not disappoint me.
I think I'm just letting that happen. I think we go Reaver Starspring here. I think that's fine. Hush is gonna get us at some point anyways. It might as well get us now. It's really not that big a deal. You made 10-10 Timos, Marty. That's exciting.
Pledge to Sejuani's service.
Pledge to Sejuani's service.
I see.
Purple?
Stop this foolery.
Hit with your back, not wait.
Hey, don't pale cascade me. Oh. Rough.
Worthy of the Winter's Claw.
Swing low, sweet chariot, come along to carry me home.
I won't fail.
Would you like to jump block, please? Just like we drew it up, chat. Mulligan for a game plan, hit it, executed. They were all in on Baby Zed. And they could not beat our one mana 03s. Exactly, chat, exactly. The six 1-drops are honestly the best thing about this deck. The Star Spring's like a secondary whatever. That last attack was basically a vibe check. They did let the fear into their dojo. It was their greatest mistake. This is a hard matchup. Our hand's better than last time. We conceded this earlier tonight, but this hand at least has some play here. It's actually like a pretty good 1, 2, 3, 4 curve here, huh?
It's a big responsibility to shepherd stars.
Want to bump into each other? I'll block. See, chat, they're scared. Wouldn't even block me. No octopus, no octopus, no octopus, no octopus. One time dealer, no octopus. Just a crusty crotcher. Deal. Well.
Everyone's got a secret.
In the War Mother's name.
In the War Mother's name.
Osu can sniff out any star anywhere.
Yep, that's my tale.
Do we just avalanche here? I think we just avalanche here, right? I think it's greedy to try and get the stone first. This kills this and this, which is nice.
We're all family here.
As you will. That means we're not getting kenched this turn, which is great. Need to fade landmark removal here. If they have a way to kill Star Spring, we could be in a little bit of trouble.
My first scar.
Is it Kench free zone? That's what we're talking about. They have another guiding touch to save this, otherwise it's gonna die on their turn. They do. That's you, I think.
You feel better.
I feel better when you feel better.
We look after our own.
Not again.
We're pretty pro Ember Maiden on this board. Yeah, double Reaver here.
So, Babs, how long have I got left? Oh, my little please, Rick. Don't worry about such things.
That's pretty good. Here's another blocker on our turn. I'm gonna take a hit for 7 here, I'd assume.
We're all family here.
Hope I didn't need that. Is it the mustache? Who knows?
The mustache? Who knows? Pretty good chance our Star Shepherd's trade here.
So, Babs, how long have I got left? Oh, my little please, Rick. Don't worry about such things. Have you met my shield?
I guess I could just not attack with this. And they could trade this here. I think I want to attack with it. These will trade that they want to put any of these in front of here. They get bigger and I get to trigger Star Spring, which is nice. They're already through 2 Pale Cascades, so pretty low odds that this kills this.
This is outrage!
Really? Sure. Well, I could save it with Astral Protection, that's true. Poor Rose chat. It's not. I wonder if Brahm's the right second champion for this deck. I feel like there's a chance he's not. Let's spend one of these to heal my Nexus so I don't burn the mana this turn. We've had a lot of Poros sent straight to the Oblivion this evening. Yeah, the landmarks having a really relevant bench space requirement consistently. Just like this is something that matters.
So, Babs, how long have I got left? Oh, my little please, Rick. Don't worry about such things.
Yeah, Trundle could be very reasonable. They're definitely attacking, so I have a pretty free pass here. He says before his opponent just passes back.
How did you get to know so much about stars, Soraka?
Well, it's a long story.
Trundle's a busted card. Trundle's a good rate card. I think Trundle's issues, if you want to call them issues, lie largely in the fact that Trundle is too flexible, I think.
Where are you, Spirit?
Take heart by the power of the stars.
We're all family here.
Live with purpose.
We look after our own.
This might be wrong just because this can still trade with this. Am I overwriting Braum? I think I'm overwriting Braum.
I came to fight.
I feel better when you feel better.
Hope I didn't need that.
We look after our own.
Take heart.
And this still wipes out 2 blockers. Star Shepherd Atrocity. That's cute.
I prove myself to the War Mother.
Am I attacking, or are we sitting on this Star Spring landmark? I can't attack with this because it kills these at this point. If I pass, I'm healing 5 up to 17. I think we're supposed to attack here. This elusive's kind of scary. They're drawing extra cards. I feel like I need to pressure them out of the game.
No, the stars.
If they go to 1, Ember means a lethal draw.
I feel better when you feel better. We look after our own.
Oh, that's so close to being amazing. If I could have, nah, it doesn't great. And we still end up in an okay spot here with this, right? Like, this is going to 17.
I learned my scars.
Not again.
The fact that they've had Soraka all game and we have not has been a really big deal. Like, their hand has 6 cards in it for that reason.
I'm still good to scrap.
I don't mean to sound rude, but rude thing here. I'm not racist, but if you feel the need to prefix your statement with something like that, in general, it should be a sign to a reasonable human being that you probably just shouldn't say what you're about to say. No offense, but nothing else is true after that statement, because you did in fact mean to. That's why you prefixed your statement with it.
Where are you off to? Should have stayed home, pal. Listen and learn.
Live with purpose.
I've already played 2 Pale Cascades this game, so hopefully this survives here. This is at 17 out of 22. It's going to go up to 19 out of 22. And then at our end step with Ember Maiden here, we'll get to win the game.
I will find the goodness in you, River King.
Still passing. Still winning the game at end of turn. Your move, Yugi boy. Yes, you can put 2 landmarks down. Often not beneficial because they take up a bench space and they don't attack or block. Very, very real cost in terms of bench management, putting multiple in play. Even a single one could often be tough. Nice. Hope springs eternal, chat. So gotten a pretty good range of games with this deck so far in this set. Games where we had giant 1-drops to start, and games where we had the Star Spring win there. Quite excellent. A deck has a lot of very dynamic gameplay. A lot of different paths you can take to get to the end goal. Mini deck with the Howling Abyss. We actually just got done playing a Howling Abyss deck before this. It'll be up on my YouTube channel tonight. And if you want a deck code before then, you can go into my Mobilytics page and grab the deck code from there. Was this the same person we just played against, or someone else on the same type? Anybody remember? I've completely spaced and forgotten the username of the person we just played.
Osu can sniff out any star anywhere. Don't let my size fool you.
Yeah, they even vibrate when they bump into each other, chat. How long are the ladder seasons on Runeterra? 2 months.
I must inspire where once I shepherded.
Right, that's my job. Shepherding, I mean. Let's go, Osu.
Live with purpose.
I'm ready, baby. You'll regret when I lift this. Ow! My first scar.
Alright, so... do I just play another Scarthane here and then pass? I think that's the play. And then get set up for this Avalanche to pump up all of these. And then she's going to play leveled here.
I will find the goodness in you, River King.
Hope only provides temporary sustenance, child.
That's really good. Might need to Bastion this turn now.
Appetizers of plenty.
Kinch is a hungry boy. And even if they can pop the spell shield in response here, he would have 6 power and be able to kill this. This is the last game we just won. They did not have Kench till very late. That's going to be a big difference this game. A lot of our things start very low power, and this is just an endless supply of locking us out. We don't really have any traditional removal to really deal with this. Our hope to win this game is to get these big enough that they can't eat it, basically.
I'll clear a path for you.
Good to see you too, Vin.
Why didn't we attack with the new Scar thing there? You're right, I should have.
I'll protect you.
Where there's a will, there's a meal.
I feel better when you feel better.
You gonna deny him a meal? Yeah, something like that. Like, our hope to winning this game feels like it's this card cheesing them out again, similar to what we did last game. Kench cannot currently eat any of these, which is great. If they pass here, I'm just going to end the turn. Let this trigger. Which is still pretty far away, but I want Kench to get any eats here.
Stand back.
Let us peruse this establishment's fare.
We're all family here.
Yep.
Excuse my impertinence.
The possibilities are infinite.
And then Soraka's gonna get gobbled up next turn, so we'll see if they attack and heal this. Runeterra and Magic have the exact same decking rules. Mephiles Matt, you lose the game if you go to draw a card and can't. That's what you mean by mill. Is it the round end here? I feel like the answer is no. I feel like I want to play Broadback Protector.
The Star Child. I'll clear a path for you.
Good to see you too, Vin.
I think I want to use my mana. I think I want to get more things into play that get damage. That way we can Star Spring.
With purpose.
It's actually a really good draw.
I'll protect you.
I'm sure there's something for my
That's a great draw. Alright, so how do I feel about attacking with these to draw a card? I'm kind of into it. I think I'm into it. And then we play, and then they'll Kench this, and I'll get to play Ember Maiden post-combat. Like Ember plus Braum, maybe? If I play this pre-combat, they get to Kench something. Maybe that's worth it. Maybe I do just play this out. Yeah, I'm alive. I'm gonna play this out.
So many tinies.
And then if they want to spend their priority Kenching her, we get to attack and have okay attacks.
Come on in. Brave or stupid?
This attack's not great against Pale Cascade.
I feel better when you
I read my own.
Osu, help!
That worked out pretty well. I think they were expecting that to live and forgot about his 1 point.
Destruction feeds my fire.
So this has 5 total toughness, which is relevant for how much we can heal versus the Star Spring here. Okay, Matt. Just making sure I wasn't missing something.
To heal and protect.
I'll leave that first part to you, Soraka.
Evening, Brzili.
With purpose.
Stand back.
Where there's a will, there's a meal. Excuse my impertinence.
Pledge to Sejuani's service.
River always provides.
Take heart. Live with purpose.
I've bigger stars.
Can I just do this? They could have another Astral.
Rum is on the job.
Put me in, Tommy boy!
Oh, I'll be happy to accommodate.
Hey, thanks for the 19 months of Prime support, Haxel. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. That went well. It went something. Did we just lose? I think we just lost. Wow.
Stars, hear me.
Yep. I could draw my landmark removal here, technically, right? Close, but no cigar. That'll be the next one, right? Yeah, we have two cards to destroy landmarks in our deck for 3. So if we would have hit with the first one, we'll give them the old animation because it's sweet.
Next time, we will do better.
Next time we will do better. Hey, thanks for the 17 months, Exhaust Prime. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Yeah, I played Zenith Blade last time we played this deck, and it's very possible we want Zenith Blade in the deck to give Overwhelm. Very, very possible. Fiora and Kench are both very good against us, chat. It's not a good scene. Ibex is the 4-drop that grants something Overwhelm when you cast it. It's a 4/4 for 4 into our game. I mean, like, that's also just a lie. Like, I wasn't sure if my question was inappropriate. That's why I prefixed it with, I think this might be inappropriate. Come on now. Come on now. You're smarter than that.
Fire knows its own.
Don't lie to me.
I would cut you down.
Try me.
The upside to Zenith Blade is that giving Braum a point of power is very good. I'm just gonna concede this matchup. It doesn't seem winnable. Of course, I'm also not certain. I'm also not 100% certain that Braum's the champion I want in this deck. What if we turn Braum and Bastion into other things? Is it just Trundle? Trundle or Sajani are probably the other champions we could play, right? Sajani's probably pretty hard to trigger to level up. She's an okay rate card in general, though. Yeah, it's probably just Trundle. Like, Trundle has some board space concerns with his Ice Pillar too, though, is the issue. That's true. The regen with Starspring is technically a thing. Let's try that. I'll put a couple Ibex in, and let's go up a third Tireless Tribe. Well, Avalanche is just like our single best card in this matchup, right? Having a 1-drop on 1 also seems fine. Perfect. Real decks have curves, chat. Should try being luckier. I think we should build our deck better to maximize our luck more. We should have played Sajani so we can hear her voice lines alongside her clanmates. There's the real Galaxy Brain play. For the Trundle Bundle. Sounds good, Fox. I appreciate the very generous tier 3.
Nothing like the great outdoors. Hurry and sneaky. I like it. I'll scout ahead.
I love everything about the KDA cards and event except the fact that I can't, this was the best draw in the deck there. It possibly baits more out of this. Except for the fact that I can't craft the cards yet. I think it's a bit of a miss in my opinion that I can't craft the cards yet. Other than that, I think the designs are sweet. I think the artwork's great. Like everything about it. You have all the epics already, right? Could you open KDA cards in capsules? Oh, that's a sneaky workaround. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I should do that. Make sure I have all the epics and try to open some capsules. It's a funny idea. I don't think you get that. I wouldn't be surprised if you can't get them in capsules. We're just banking some spell mana here.
The trolls are
Going to war. Trundle looking better than Braum here, just putting a fat troll bottom into play.
Is he here yet? Oh, man.
Let's go, Osu.
does he do this?
Oh, that's smart, Amazonian. I'm glad they gave folks that are playing in the event made sure they had the KDA cards. It would be really silly to have an event and then have players not have those cards in their deck. I'm glad they got that right. Right. Seems to be pretty smart as far as organizing events goes. They're pretty good at this esports thing, chat.
Everyone goes boom!
Hey, thanks for the sub gift, Niv. It is a much better decision than having your world champion tweet out how does he get historic cards. to set an incredibly low bar. It is better than having your world champion publicly wonder on Twitter how he gets cards in your game.
We're doing it!
No way that actually... Of course it actually happened, chat. Listen, there is a reason I took a pay cut to come play Runeterra and do other games that I like more. Like, stuff in Magic territory with Wizards is like... like, the decisions are just baffling. It's real. It's something. Alright, what am I playing here? I think we're just playing a 5/8, huh? Because he's got a fat bottom.
Small or me big?
Where is it?
Thankfully, she leveled this turn, so she doesn't make a rocket the turn she levels. Super Mega Death Rocket is coming for us, chat.
They like you.
The teeth mean they like you. This is unfortunate because they get to hook this now.
They look angry.
Oh, you're all so cute.
And this goes to 4 power here now, right? Because this goes and then regen happens. Yeah, it does. It's a good interaction. Now it's a party. Unfortunately, 1 mana off of being able to do this turn.
They brave or stupid?
Open on and attack with these and see what they do. There's a good chance we just die to Rocket here is the problem.
The people are my strength.
Well, maybe they can't get empty-handed and play a... If they can't play a rocket this turn, it's very good for us. That being said, this could easily be Get Excited plus random card here. Never not.
I'm not a loser. You're the loser.
You're the loser. I feel like Trundle, like, they did an excellent job of Trundle just embodying Twitch chat. It's a good troll persona. He's such a salty baby. Alright, Pirate Aggro, let's do it. I think I Bow Mulligan here, looking for Avalanche and cheaper cards. Alright, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Curvin right and out the door. Just like we drew it up, chap.
Oh, you're all so cute.
You're all so cute. But this one's really not cute, Star Shepherd. Look again. We've got a sweeper. We've got some healing to follow it up. Play Misfortune pre-combat. Do it.
No prey, no pay.
Bet.
I mean, they still get in for 4. Evening Engineer.
I've got these.
Deadly paths, just another day in Targa.
Just another day in Target.
Remember the objectives.
Pretty good.
For the many.
Heal up to 14 here. How's deck performance? Day mixed.
Something for 'em.
We've had some good runs. Our matchups have been kind of polarizing. Ooh, you know what? If I block with this, these trade, right? That sounds fine. The next gauntlet is 3-deck Pick-Ban box. They're rotating them back and forth between Pick-Ban and Singleton.
Done yet.
To heal and protect.
Yeah, they posted the schedule of them on Twitter. So we get a 15 here. I get to open on attacks here and heal this up to 5, which is nice.
Who's ready for a show?
Fire knows its own.
Yeah, the Pick-Ban format is really great. But, you know, at least that's something that's not going to our dome now, I suppose. Glass half full. And this gets 3 attack when it's damaged 2, so we can put this up here. Are we double qualified? So the gauntlets are not qualifiers. They're things that potentially give you buys in
Bigger scars.
the end of the month thing, or the end of the season thing.
We look after our own.
Yeah, unfortunately I have to heal this and not this because of Misfortune's trigger here, but this works out pretty okay. Because this trigger hits this, then these trade here. The trigger really not good for them against these Scarthanes. I think I actually heal this here, because then he'll heal me too next turn, right? So that's fine. And it gives me a Soraka trigger.
Better when you feel better. Love ya.
I mean, to be fair, the idea of, if you're not familiar, the idea of having multi-deck formats like that isn't explicitly unique to Runeterra. It's a very, very common Hearthstone format.
Ye started without me.
This game's pretty over, right? The aggro matchups are good with this deck. Pirate, and discard aggro both felt very reasonable. Obviously not unlosable, but definitely feels like we've been ahead of them.
Stay strong. Sugar in your boots.
The trolls are going to war, chat.
Kingdom now.
Captain Fair on me. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
The stars will remember this day.
Did we get the first set of cards? We've got Feel the Rushes, chat. Alright, maybe we'll do something with this one tomorrow. I wanted to play with Go Hard. Is the one I wanted to play Go Get It with Go Hard, but we're not gonna have those for a little bit yet. We are not gonna do another deck tonight. I plan to play 1 or 2 more games, depending on how long they take, and then I'm going to be signing off. Usually like to keep my content fairly structured, as opposed to changing decks sporadically. Diana Nocturne. There's probably another matchup where Avalanche is good, huh? I'm going to mulligan these two, looking for something cheaper to pair with it. Like one of our 1-drops to pair with Soraka, for instance. That's true. For $100 a deck, I'll stream through the night, but otherwise, I'm gonna go to bed and I'll be back in the morning to do it all over. Do I just get Starspring down? I feel like that's probably fine, right? 24-hour stream. My limit is like 16 to 18 hours or so. Pretty awkward timing on the opponent's part here. They get to bank spell mana, and Stalking Shadows enables Nightfall to them, so perhaps they're new to their deck. They should definitely wait to play this till their turn, though. 24-hour cooking stream. I don't know about that.
To heal and protect.
I'm not currently planning to do another charity stream this year, no, LaCarp. A lot of people are really tapped on a lot of things right now due to the state of the world, and I really don't feel comfortable asking my community to give out extra money. People that can afford to give out extra money, you should go do charity stuff and do good for the world, but there's a lot of uncertainty with like what my viewer count looks like as I change content and try and stabilize stuff too, so like I also don't know like what are reasonable metrics to set with doing Runeterra stuff as opposed to Magic stuff. I try not to make commitments I can't keep. I don't think I can. I can reasonably make charity stream commitments at the moment. This Avalanche is gonna be great.
Go, floating crystals.
They almost played around it. Goodbye, friends. Getting to play Avalanche is the best part about this deck. It's real good. Grasp of the Undying is interesting in their deck.
Stand back.
I thought their archetype was supposed to have a pretty good aggro matchup. I'm kind of surprised they find Grasp necessary.
I came to fight.
I came to fight. Goodbye, friends.
The heavens rejoice.
Ladder is very aggressive this evening. He's also great, right? Like, Ember Maiden's a pseudo sweeper in this matchup, too. She does 1 to all units as well. It's a great pickup. We are unfortunately attacking on evens. Would prefer to be attacking on odds here. They're going to get a couple of hits in. No 1-drop is incredible. Scarthane here, try and get them to commit more into my avalanche. They appreciate that, engineer. One could argue I was a master at beating, chat. It's definitely a strong argument to be made. Do we Soraka first? I think we Soraka first. No, this is wrong. They're gonna play crowd favorite. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no, the hubris, chat. The hubris. I deserve this crowd favorite. Just a jinx! Hashtag never punished, hashtag easy game. The pride does cometh before the fall. Accurate statement. The quite literal pride before the fall there. In that clip.
Anything helps. Stick your lip out and give a puppy eyes. Trust me.
Hey, Doomstick Wolf. I really appreciate the brand new tier 1 sub. Welcome to Oaklandia. Thanks for keeping me around. Alright, I think we've been greedy enough. We just avalanche again here to try and lock this up, huh? Yeah, I think it's just another avalanche here. Like, if they have another Jinx or other Draven, that's fine. Or, like, if they have a burn spell to kill my stuff or whatever, they're gonna kill both my things. Friendo. Yeah, the Hooglandia burning was back in the Moto days.
You small or me big?
Jinx?
Was back when I was just getting started doing full-time content stuff, and a bunch of my regulars decided to they got together and donated like $1,000 to put a bunch of burn decks in the queue. And that resulted in my last attempt to try and do a 24-hour stream. I think I got like 22 hours in. Spring triggers before regeneration, which is exactly how you want it to, which is great. Okay, is Jinx gonna be enough here to drag them kicking and screaming across the finish line? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. There are archives of that stream up on YouTube. I think it was summer 2017 or summer 2018. Forget the exact timeline at this point.
What's the worst that could happen?
Man, that's good.
I wonder.
Close your eyes, and the stars will fill you with their light.
But if my eyes are closed, won't I miss it? I feel better when you feel better.
The Sunbrook got me good.
There's a blast from the past. Well,
think I hold this for now and just pass. See how they attack. They might not attack with everything. They're probably attacking with everything, but... Oh, wow. This lets me eat Jinx, right?
Please don't hurt them.
And she's gonna level when I heal this so she can block here and live.
We look after our own.
I.e. my own.
Got me.
Okay, we're at 6, and their Jinx is gone. Easy open on attacks to heal these to full before they can burn them out, right?
You leave me no take heart. Live with purpose.
I didn't do nothing.
Time for the main event.
Destruction feeds my fire. Rules are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
Master the power of the stars. Master your healing.
I'm trying, but they keep wandering off.
Now we're cooking.
Hey, look at that. The bot decided it wanted to remember what Runeterra cards were again. Yeah, unfortunately Varied into this. Does Wish get us there? It doesn't, right? Wishes. This is missing. These are each missing 2, 3, 4. So 6 total. Yeah, I'm too short.
I can be patient.
You don't win the game as soon as you healed 20. You win the game when you at the end of turn only. Yeah, it's part of the trigger. So if I could just heal here, we could just heal now and win the game, but yeah.
Just you, huh?
Oh, I can cantrip by healing. Yeah, that's true. Wait. They don't have a rocket now, right? Wait, they could play this. If they play this, this discards this. Yeah, they can do it.
Take heart. Live with purpose.
That's true. It could be get excited. Yeah, it could have been a Jinx or a get excited or
Such hatred in their hearts.
Jinx or get excited. Yep. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. This deck is neat when it works. I don't know. I don't know if it... Oh, get excited just kills our face. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Good point. Good point. Super dead either way. It was fine. It had some good moments in the set. I don't know if this is really competitive enough, though. I think, like, that last game really kind of highlights why this deck's likely not super competitive. I think the matches where Avalanche are most live are probably some of this deck's best matchups, and you're still not anywhere near 100% of them, right? Like, not having enough ways to take Jinx off the table feels really bad. I don't know that we really have better tools that we can play that are, like, good cards that we can play anyways to, like, take Jinx off the table. Like, Trundle's technically something that does that, but he's just too slow at it is the issue. I don't really think there's anything that fits particularly well. All right. At any rate, normally I don't do Runeterra in the evenings. I do Runeterra every single morning. So if you're someone that's new to the channel, I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:45 Central Time, which is approximately 11 hours from now, if you're bad with time zones. If you want to check out more of my content, we played a sweet Howling Abyss deck before this. That's definitely going to be my deck highlight for the day. The Howling Abyss deck had a bunch of good games. Those will go up on my YouTube channel here momentarily. Everybody stay safe out there everywhere in the world. Remember, if you're in the United States, make sure you are registered to vote if you haven't cast a ballot already. If you haven't voted yet, it's probably too late to put an absentee ballot in the mail. So be safe if you go to vote in person. If you're still voting, I'm planning to do that. Or if you have a mail-in ballot, drop it in a ballot, official ballot drop box. Don't put it in the mail at this point.